What's up, everybody? Man, woo, what a fucking morning. That's what I want to tell you. I'm going to start this out like this. I ain't got an Easter egg shirt on, but it is a very nice, expensive shirt. You know what I mean? But we had to change his shirt. I told him, no green shirt. He puts a fucking green shirt on. First thing he does.
It was blue.
Then he's crushing fucking beans at fucking, what's it, Bennett? What is it?
Bennett's Cafe.
Bennett, yeah, 8th and Wharton. He's a, phenomenal
Wharton
coffee.
Street.
He says he's in there. He's fucking eating. I say, yo, bro, we're like waiting for you. But anyway, we're here. I'm thankful to have him. I got my boy Nikko on the show. He's fucking here before we started talking about Berjute because you know my man, he's a food guru. He likes going to places, telling everybody about what's good, what ain't good in the neighborhood. South Philly through and through.
They got a buzz. They got to see me.
Yeah, what he said. I don't know. But anyway, everybody, welcome to Evolution 2 Recovery. We got Nikko. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, hit the bell notification. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter. Not Twitter. No Twitter. Facebook. I'm sorry because I want to get that. Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. My bad. Yeah, I ain't fucking perfect. Don't judge me. Huh? Yeah, bro, I'm on TikTok. I'm on TikTok, Instagram. No, I know you're not a TikTok type thing. You know what time it is. Clock's talking and ticking.
China's got TikTok.
Yeah, all right. Well, yeah, that sounds good. All right. Chinese got TikTok. Shout out the Chinese TikTok. I don't fucking know. But, yeah, so we're here. And so how you feel today, bro? How you feel about being on this?
I was honored when you asked me.
Wait, really? Did you know? Really? You were saying, though, that you would do it when I asked you, though.
Yeah, I would do it.
Took you a little bit to get here.
The podcast, spreads a message. So, why not?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Maybe there's somebody out there, you know the rules.
The reason.
Try to reach somebody.
Yeah, well, the reason why I got you on here is because you are doing the thing and you are sober. You know what I mean? So I think I took value into that. I think that's important from, you're going to get into your story. I'm not going to tell your story for you, but for somebody to be sober and go through a lot of tough shit and feel like they can't make it and why is this always happening? I always get to here and this always goes there and now I'm going back to there again. Yeah. So right now, though, you are doing your thing.
I know that fucking revolving door too well.
Yeah.
I got... you got to just get tired of it at one point.
And you
not to say that all the other times I tried, I wasn't tired of it.
Yeah.
I guess I wasn't tired enough.
You couldn't leave the love of the, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's tough. Your brain fucks with you. In between your ears could be dangerous. But
yeah, I was.
And you've been to Florida, back forth, everywhere. You know a lot of people from all over, right? How'd you like Florida when you were down there, though? You love Florida, right?
Yeah, I did. I loved it a lot. The last time I went down there fucking three or four times, different times. But the last time I went, I stood for 3 years.
Yeah.
And I really started to grow up a little bit and fucking live life a little bit and fucking.
How much time do you wind up getting down there? The most?
I had 22 months.
Okay.
Down there.
Yeah. Met a lot of good people down there.
Yeah, people I still talk to weekly.
You want to give a shout out to any of them?
Yeah.
You can. Why not? We're on fucking YouTube. Hopefully one day the world sees it. Who knows?
You got my boy Beansy out there.
Beansy.
Talk to him regularly. You met Beansy. You know my boy.
What's up, Beansy?
Batista, my childhood friend Dave's out there still. You got Corns, fucking Peaches.
Crazy names, bro. Yeah, Peaches, Corns, fucking Beansy. We got a whole fucking farm out there in fucking Florida.
Peaches, Corns, and Beansy. Yeah, but Demo's out there. They're probably the main, and Batista, they're the guys that I talk to regularly, weekly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I keep in touch with them. So that's something I look at I heard a while ago, it's real friends, they leave footprints on your heart, you know what I mean? And them dudes are close to me. You know what I mean? It don't matter where we are. I'm here, they're there. I still fucking talk to them. Yeah. I was talking to one this morning.
You went down there too to visit, right?
Yeah, twice. Yeah. Since I left 2 years ago, I went down there 2 times.
Yeah, I was in Florida, dude, and I seen you go down there when I was. Right? It was cool. Yeah, we were chilling. But yeah, we that
was right before I came home.
Yeah. I was telling him not to. This is crazy, wasn't I? Remember, I was like, dude, don't do it. You know what I mean? Because I was worried for you. But hey, look, that's the whole thing about a higher power.
What I tell you when you ran into me at fucking Sonny's Memorial, God rest his soul.
Oh.
I was just I just wanted nothing to do with being sober, like any type of program. I just was like, yeah, I drink. You know what I mean? I thought I was normal.
Yeah, I'm drinking now.
Yeah,
As
I'm
he said, I'm drinking now. I ain't doing nothing else, though. I'm all right. I was like, all right. I mean, what am I going to say to you? You're telling me what you're doing. You're a grown man. I'm like,
exactly.
Yo, Bo, do what you're doing. You're going to either learn something bad's going to happen, or you're going to do what you're doing right now. And the thing is, too, I'm like, yo, stay in Florida, bro. You do good down here. Do this, do that, blah, blah, blah. What the fuck do I know? A higher power guy to fucking pay for you, bro. I'm just trying to, because I know when you come back, though, usually your record is that you do whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you've been back a while now.
I get in the mix a little bit, in my past, and it's not just using. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But since I've been back, like, well, definitely since I've been sober, but now, I don't get involved in, no shit I'm not supposed to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's important, man. That shit'll bite you in your ass. You know what I mean?
So what's the flip side to that, Corinne? So you're not getting involved. So what do you do, though? Like to not be, you know what I'm saying? Get caught up.
I don't know, like, I do the fucking, I try to occupy my mind, Honestly, I enjoy my downtime. Like, with just like watching my shows or watching a movie. Like, I like being by, like, I don't mind being by myself.
Yeah.
That's one of the things I learned in sobriety too. Like, sooner or later, you're gonna have to learn to sit with yourself.
Yeah.
Like, I don't mind it at all. Like, sometimes I'm like, yeah, everybody get the fuck away from me. You know what I mean? Because, like, I just need to fucking sit down and really, like,
you know what the crazy
unwind.
You know what the crazy thing is with that, though, is sitting by myself, I'm all right with that, right? So I have to sit by myself. Like, I have no choice to sit by myself. That's when I noticed I wasn't all right with myself. I start going crazy because I had to sit by myself. You know what I mean? Like, what I mean by that is like I drive around, I drive around, I do whatever. I'm by myself. Like, my truck's like my office. You know what I mean? But when I was by myself, like I didn't have no choice but to be by myself, I started going a little loopy, bro. I started to realize I didn't really like myself as much as I thought I did. I started to notice that I was scared being by myself, like weird shit. You know what I mean? And I got some time sober, bro. And that shit fucked with me a little bit. But it made me stronger. Sober.
That happened sober.
This happened fucking a year ago, bro. Whatever time it was. You know, think what I'm saying? Remember when I was getting cool? But what I'm saying is I fucking literally was like, but it made me stronger though. And I didn't see it coming. But then one day, bro, when you talk about a higher power or whatever, one day, dude, I woke up, I realized like, yo, I got to be all right myself. I got to do shit for myself. I got to make sure I'm okay myself because at the end of the day, I was brought in this world. I'm leaving this world by myself. So what comes in between is cool, but it made me stronger, bro. It made me realize some shit. Now, throughout that process, I could have relapsed. I could have relapsed. I could have fucking whatever. You know what I mean? Because my head was fucking with me, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And people do crumble in them moments. It could get scary.
Absolutely.
But you go to meetings.
You were under some real pressure. Like, just that happened. Like, life brings pressure, and everybody's life's different. Like, I realized, like, what you might be going through, he might not go through at all, ever. You know what I'm saying? But, like, he's got his own shit,
Ego and pride, too, was a big
pride's a hard pill to swallow.
Yeah, it was a big offender to me.
Even me still, like, it's hard to fucking swallow my pride sometimes. Like, I got no pause. You know what I mean? Sometimes, like, I can't keep my mouth shut.
Yeah. I know.
Like, for example, like, yes, I work in the food business, and I work in the Reading terminal, and our stand's always busy. And yesterday I'm cooking, but I had to jump on the line to cover my coworker. The lady gets 2 specials, you know what I mean? So, we got the automatic kiosk if you're paying with their card.
Okay.
The rule is, my line is, hit skip or tip, and then it'll proceed with the transaction.
Yeah.
So her bill's $28.38. It goes to $31.22. She hit $3 tip. She asks me, "Did you charge me a fee for the credit card?" I said, "No, you hit $3 tip." "Oh, why would I tip you when all you do is grab the wings and I had to wait?"
Yeah.
I said, "Well, here's cancel." So now my head starts.
So she did it though and blamed you for it.
Yeah, but she didn't go through. She had to process her card. She didn't.
Oh.
So I just said cancel. Now it's back to 28.38. Pay for your fucking food.
Yeah.
So like now I'm in my head. My head's spinning.
She's saying you ain't doing nothing but grabbing
Yeah,
chicken wings.
yeah.
You ain't liking it.
So right away I go.
That's crazy.
She's with an older lady. I go, miss, you know, it's all right if you don't want to skip. I mean, if you want to hit skip and don't want to tip, but don't say like, why would I tip when all we do is grab the wing? Because listen, we work for tips. Yeah. You know what I mean? Don't ever disrespect me like that.
Yeah, you said this.
Yeah, right into her whole line, everything. I didn't give a fuck.
What she said? She's not there.
She was like, oh, don't put words in my mouth. You got to get like cocky. She said, yeah, I'm getting cocky. Now I am. Yeah, I'm getting a little arrogant with you. Yeah, I am. You're disrespecting me and my coworker.
She called you a chicken wing grabber.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like I am that though. Like I do it, but like that's what I do.
You bust your ass.
Like, you know what I mean? No fuck. You want to be a cheap prick? Go ahead then. Go live your life. But like, don't fucking knock what we do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Stay in your lane.
Yeah, but that's just like something for an example of like it's hard to bite my tongue. Yeah. Like I don't know this lady. I probably won't see her again. I might. I don't know. She might come back. But like, truth is, I'm so prideful sometimes. Like if I see her in line again,
you'll feel away again.
I'll walk away.
Really?
Till some one of my coworkers grab her.
Yeah.
I just don't want to do it.
That's all right.
You know what I mean? But that's how. Yeah, that's just an example I wanted to like share.
Now you're an overthinker a little bit.
Yeah, 100%.
Right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna bring a story up. It's a funny story.
What?
How when we were at Noir. So I'm sitting there and I'm eating. I got all these. He grabs it. What's it called? A risotto ball. He grabs
rice ball. It's an
rice ball.
Arancini.
It's an
arancini, bro.
So he grabs the fucking one rice ball. He grabs the fucking arancini ball and he grabs and the fucking sauce almost goes on my booty. He says it in it. Long story short, though, this is my buddy, bro. Nikko's my boy. So I feel away. I'm like, damn, bro, was he being a dick to me? Why would he just grab? So I see him 2 weeks later. I bring it up to him. He said, "You're a sick motherfucker." I said, "Bro, it takes one to know one. This motherfucker, he overthink shit too." Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm like, dude.
Yeah, he brought it up to me like I was trying to do it on purpose.
Yeah, I was shot out
in front of his
2 weeks.
Girl.
It bothered me,
you know,
bro.
I was in front of my girl.
Yeah, you
what
felt
the
like
fuck are you talking about, bro? Yeah. I'm over here trying to put a parlay in.
Yeah,
you're fucking my head up right now.
And got to watching the game. You were it. Yeah. It was funny, but I'm like, nah. But the way you were like, you're fucking nuts, bro. Yeah, you're a weirdo, dude. You're thinking crazy. I said, you've been thinking about it for 2 weeks. He said, you're overthinking. I said, you overthink too. Nikko's the type of dude though. Like he was in my recovery, whatever. And every fucking Friday, he would wait to give the rent because he just wanted to fuck with my head, dude. And he knew he was doing it.
This is what he thinks.
I know, I get it. But anyway, so it's crazy. You know what I mean? We could be overthinkers, is my whole point. I'm just fucking around. But at the end of the day, you do a lot of shit though that helps you stay sober. Like it ain't like, so you were saying you like being by yourself, but you don't like getting involved in this and that. So really though, you do things though to keep yourself sober and stay away from the bullshit.
Oh yeah, like you know,
you ain't just fucking like
I realize
watching Netflix.
The only thing you
think what I'm saying?
No. I'm just saying like I enjoy them times, like when I'm home, when I do happen to be home, like. But yeah, I do, man. I do a lot of things, like you know, I keep a commitment, you know. Shit that I used to think was fucking whack. I keep a commitment. I go to about 4 meetings a week. Yeah, I just try to stay involved, you know. I went on my first retreat last year. I'm going again.
What, Malvern?
Yeah, and that's all guys, you know what I mean? I'm like,
it's a good experience. I went to like 8 of them.
Yeah, and it's good. I like it. It's cool, you know. We break bulls the whole time. Yeah. It's funny. We're breaking bulls on holy grounds. You know, the walls probably started melting after we left, but you know, they do a good purpose, that place, for all of us. And there's guys from Rhode Island, Connecticut. That was a cool experience.
Yeah, they come from all over.
Yeah, but you know, like I did that. I like to travel if I could get the chance to. I've been to a few places, and you know, this time I've been sober. Yeah, I went to Costa Rica. I got to speak in Costa Rica. I just made a meeting. Like I was there for 5 days, and I wanted to go to a meeting. I go to a meeting, raise my hand, and there was a lot of Americans there.
Yeah. Oh, they're on vacation and shit.
No, they lived there.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
And
Damn.
pure life, pure vida, baby. And they just happened, like they hinted, like if anybody's visiting, like you want to share your story, and they asked me to speak. I was like, I got to speak out there. It's like,
You were on that. You were like, damn straight I do.
Yeah, I'm always. I can't say no. They were asking me.
Yeah.
You know.
Not the AA in Costa Rica, bro.
Yeah.
Not the AA. You can't say no.
Went to Arizona, Scottsdale,
Yeah.
first time on the West Coast, and went to the Phillies games out there. That was pretty heartbreaking, but it was cool. Went to see the Red Rock Mountains.
What, they got their ass kicked, the Phillies?
Yeah, dog.
Well,
we won one game.
His motherfucker loves every Philadelphia team. So if you don't know, he loves every.
Yeah, go Birds, pussy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Fucking.
Yeah. Politely.
Fucking.
But yeah, he
we're focusing on our Sixers right now, Embiid to come back, and
you can't do nothing with you.
Embiid in the post, you can't do nothing with me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how you got to be in recovery, though. Embiid in the post.
Yeah.
But in all reality, I think when he comes back, God willing, this year, because we want to win a championship now, man. The team we got around us, we're like, I like this team. I do. I see a lot of potential in them because he's unstoppable, and we got total shooters and players now. The acquisition of Buddy Hield was huge, huge.
You were on the news talking about this.
Yeah, and then they're talking about grabbing Mike Muscala, a veteran. He could shoot the long ball. He's like a power forward. But
I'm just saying, this ain't the skinny cousin. I don't know about sports. So hey, look, I want Philadelphia to win.
Shout out to Skinny though. My boys doing their thing though.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
The thing is this though, is I don't know shit about like none of that. So, but I do want Philly to win. No matter if it's a person from,
I could talk sports.
You'll talk sports to the end of the day, everything. I know, but I see you getting upset though when I go to like when I was at the fucking remember the Jesters became the Phillies were they in the World Series?
Yeah,
you're
I was
freaking out,
furious. What? Yeah, I had a bet, bro.
Yeah, I
laid a bet
yeah.
that year because we weren't good at all. Yeah. Like we were good on paper. I'm like, how is this team bad?
Yeah.
So I'll never forget it. I was just getting sober, and I was in self-help.
Shout out to self-help.
Shout out to help the movement. I just got sober, and I'm like a month and a half, 2 months, and I'm dead broke, bro. And I hate being broke. I'm looking for a job, and who don't like being broke? Fuck. I'm looking for a job. I finally get a job, so I got my first check. And I'm like, let me look at the Phillies World Series odds. And
now, is this in the beginning of the?
This is in the middle of the season. We got like a 500 record.
What's the odds on this?
We're like 45 and 45, bro.
Yeah, what's the payout on it?
So the odds were the Phillies were plus 5,500. On every $100 you bet to win the World Series. So I don't have my first check yet. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I can't go down the live casino and put it in to get them odds right then and there. So I text my buddy, no name, no game. And I'm like, yo, let me get 200 on the Phillies to win the World Series plus 5,500.
Yeah.
And he tells me I'm not taking that bet. And I'm like, give it away. Like, give it to somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so I'm like, all right, you don't want to take that. I'm like, all right, but they're plus what were they? They were plus 2,000 to win the NL.
National League.
Yeah, so I said, give me 150 on the Phillies to win the NL, which would bring back 3,000.
You won that then.
I hit that.
Yeah, you hit that.
Yeah. and I took a total pay. As soon as they went to the series with the Padres, before the World Series, I bet the Padres for $1,200. This way, I'm walking away with guaranteed money because I was in a position where I needed guaranteed.
So you won all the way through.
Yeah, I wasn't even like I knew the Phillies.
Hold up, time out, bro. So you bet against the Phillies in the World Series?
No, not in the World Series. Yeah, in the World Series when they went. Yeah, I hedged. I bet Houston. Dude, I'm not walking away from that.
I'm not judging you. I know you're Philly throwing.
Gambling's about making a pay.
Yeah.
So I want the Phillies to win. If they win, I win more. So let's go Phillies.
Yeah.
But like, so I made a guaranteed pay when they played the Padres. I bet the Padres for $1,200. They lost. I got the $3,000. I paid that off, bang, and fucking took my winnings.
Yeah.
Guaranteed pay. Listen, I'm in recovery. I'm a couple months sober. Well, I'm not going to take that money.
So what do you?
I'm not in a position to just let it ride. My bank account wasn't chilling. You know what I mean?
So what do you think about gambling and recovery? What do you think about that?
It's a very slippery slope, and you could get really in a dark hole.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, I as much as I talk about it, that was just a crazy story.
Good shit though. I didn't know that. I didn't know that's why you were getting all crazy. I didn't know what was going on.
Well, I was rooting for them. You know, it's been 11 years since we were in the playoffs at that time.
Yeah, I'm the dude that I just rolled out. I was like,
we made a run to the fucking World Series. But anyway, I haven't gambled. It's been a month. I did bet the Super Bowl, but since then I haven't put one bet in. I don't even got the itch no more. I just can't. It was affecting me.
I got a crazy story.
It was affecting me mentally.
I got a crazy story. Not this year, last year, I bet. So I'm in the thing or whatever. I don't know. I don't. Fucking, so dude's like, yo, you want to put a live bet in? He tells me. I don't know what the fuck it even means. So he goes, yeah. I said, how much? He said, what do you want? Anything, whatever, right? He tells me, I said, all right, give me 3,700 or some shit like that, right? He's like, all right. So he, does whatever he does. He turns around and goes, you got the money? I'm like, what? He's like, dude, you got to give me the fucking money. I put it in. I'm like, what, right now? I'm thinking,
yeah.
The deal. So I didn't
put it on FanDuel.
Whatever he did. I don't know what he did. You know what I mean? So anyway, I turn to my guy. I say,
there ain't no guy on the street taking a live bet in the middle of the game. That's the only way.
It was right before it. Whatever you call
a live bet is the game's already going.
So what's the one where you got to put the money up right on the rep?
That's betting with these, the casinos and shit.
All right, well, whatever.
Anyway, money's in your account instantly.
Well, so so he says, you got it or whatever. I look at my buddy. I say, you got to handle that. I got it, but I ain't got it on me. I didn't know I had to have the fucking money on the spot. Long story short, dude, fucking they win. Kansas City wins. I called that motherfucker. I said, yo, bro, I won. They said, all right, dude, who gives a fuck, dude? We know you won, dude. You fucking have your money tomorrow, dude.
Yeah.
So, I wind up went all for luck, bro. This is that's luck. Like it came down to a field goal.
He asked you want to bet. So
he did, though.
Good you won.
My boy, he goes, you should have said 50,000. You know what I mean? He should have said 50,000. So what happens if I won it the wrong way, Yeah. Whatever, anyway. So
fucking.
But
sort of real quick to finish that Philly story. So
yeah.
It was the night we traded for Brandon Marsh and Noah Syndergaard. I put the NL bet in. They were plus 5,500, right? This is my luck. I just started working. From that week to that week, when I get my first check, the Phillies won 7 straight.
Yeah.
So the odds went from plus 5,500 to fucking plus 3,700.
Yeah.
So what do? I take a ride down to the casino live.
Yeah.
And I fucking
all legal activity.
And I put
please gamble responsibly. That's what this skinny is today.
I put 125 on the Phillies plus 3,700 to win the World Series. I had the ticket, brought back 4,750, and then a week after that or 2 weeks after that, the odds were the same. Right on my phone, I put another 80 on it, which brought me back another 2,800, and I had the NL bet.
So you're doing good with all this.
So
it's all going good.
So it was, at the time, I mean, they still got a lot to prove, a lot to do.
Yeah.
And I never forget, Nola pitched a gem to beat Houston, and we got into the playoffs first time in 11 years. And I said, we're going to go to the World Series. I remember telling my boy, he was my sponsor at the time. I said, listen, dude, we're going to the World Series. He thought I was nuts. I said, trust me. I said, I know. I get the feeling. I got the feeling with this shit. And fucking, we fucking went. So for $200, risking $200, I had 7,700 coming back to me.
Yeah.
And fucking the odds were so high when they played Houston that I was only able to put 1,500 on Houston.
Yeah.
Just so I get a pay.
Yeah.
And it would have lost like fucking, I don't know, like 3,500, something crazy like that. But if the Phillies would have won, I would have cleared like 4,500.
Yeah.
You know,
that's why you were all crazy that day. Hey, you were not too.
I was like a fucking lunatic.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, man, I stopped gambling. You know what I mean? I really, I was betting basketball every night. It became too much, and you know, it's too much for me. It starts affecting my mental.
I got a boy that says, you know why people lose gambling? Because they quit. He's fucking shot out, dude. But that's his motto. He said, you know why they lose gambling? Because they quit. But anyway, I don't know.
But yeah, we talked. You know, we talked about gambling enough.
I don't really give a fuck. I don't really give a fuck about all that. I mean, I know that you love sports, though. That was my thing. So, and the reason why I bring it up is because you're from South Philly. Where'd you grow up at?
6 and Wharton, Italian Market. You know, that area.
Now, when you were growing up, how was that life? Like, what was that like?
Shit, man. Growing up, like, you know, a lot. Like the neighborhood was crazy. So, like, when I was a young kid, you know, I'm talking young.
Yeah.
You know, my dad used to bring me to a social club. We had one right in the neighborhood on 6th and Wharton.
Yeah.
Like I get done school and I would go to the social club. My dad, they had a basketball court.
What's a social club?
You know, like a private club. You know, members only.
Members only.
You know, like who are you?
Yeah,
you can't come in, buddy. This ain't an open bar.
Yeah,
you know
yeah, you just ain't walking in yet.
And the fucking club's name was wild, bro. Like I found out later in life. But this is just the way I was raised and what I was around. Mm-hmm. It was called the NC Club. It's still for fucking no colors. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up. That's what I was raised around.
Yeah, dude, I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
all right.
And
good shit. What do you mean? Like no, like only.
That's what I said.
Yeah, but only what though was allowed there?
Only their people.
Their people.
You know what I mean? But I'm a little kid.
Yeah.
I don't know this. You know what I mean? I just found out later in life.
All right.
You know what I mean? But so like I would go in the back, shoot basketball, and fucking I had all my birthday parties here. They had a pool. Like it was swanked out. The club was swanked out. Right in the neighborhood. A lot of people went there, you know, I would look at I remember the bookmaker, Flanagan. You know, he had the Raiders ring. He was a diehard Raiders fan. That was on my second favorite team.
That guy passed away?
Yeah, he died. He died when I was a kid. But his name was Flanagan. My dad called him Luscious Joe Ool. What a fucking name, huh?
Yeah, the Luscious Joe Ool.
Luscious Joe Ool. He was the bookmaker. But anyway, so like I grew up around that, right? Yeah. So like at a young age, I couldn't wait to like crack my first beer and be like my dad drinking a Budweiser. You know, he used to say you drink Coors Light, that's for girls.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Fucking.
It broke a lot of people's hearts if they drink.
Yeah,
because, you
and
know,
guess what?
There's men that drink Coors Light. I've seen it with my own toe.
Yeah, and guess what? I grew up, I never drank a fucking Coors Light.
Never.
Because my dad said
that's fucking right. Rocky Mountains, my ass.
Fucking shit's like water.
Yeah.
Girls Light. Girls Light.
What did you drink?
Say.
What did you drink though?
When I drank, I like Budweiser. Yeah. Growing up, I used to like 40s and malt liquor.
Oh, well, like
Coke 45.
That's insane, bro. Because I think Coors Light might taste better than a fucking Coke 45. Hey, listen, you were listening to your father.
Hurricane.
That's some serious
shit. I said
shit.
We bottle pop Hurricane like Chris. Hey, baby.
Oh,
that's what we used to say.
Let's get it.
Fucking.
So you want to start freestyling this?
Nah.
I mean something like short, something small, nothing crazy.
But that's what we used to drink. Hurricane, Colt 45. We used to bury them fucking joints. I was good for 2 of them at like 13 years old.
Yeah, you just had to sit down though, bro.
Yeah.
You want to do something like that? That was all right.
Nah. I used to freestyle back in the day and shit.
That's what I'm saying.
You know. So like, you know, growing up, like this is the environment I was raised around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So then that's my father.
Yeah.
Right? He worked but he drank and partied after work. Like, that's what he did. You know what I'm saying? Later in life, he got caught up with some injuries. He got laid off, and that's when the fucking pill game came in. And, like, that's when the 30s and the fucking doctor shopping was all happening. And, like, my dad's deceased, so they can't come and lock him up now. But fucking, he was on it. He was on his mission. You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking, like, I'm 12 years old, bro. And, like, there was a certain time in the month, and all these people are coming in and out of my house. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And, like, my dad gave me the game at 12 years old.
What did he give you?
Like, I knew every fucking pill at 12 years old.
Sure, your dad had a pill mill. He's rocking.
He was doing his thing.
He was in, Well, what the fuck? I mean,
he was collecting from the fucking people. He was suing for the union injury or whatever, job injury or whatever. And he was getting these pills and fucking. It was crazy. And I felt bad for my mother. You know what I mean? Because she don't condone any of this shit.
She's a saint.
She just, it's real shit.
Yeah.
You met my mother.
I know.
You know what I mean? Good woman. She like, you know.
Yeah, definitely. Very
but
good.
Like it was chaotic. You know, I come home from school and like we used to have like a Louisville Slugger in my hallway when you walk in the house. One day I come home, it's fucking, there's wood chips everywhere. Like, Dad, what the fuck happened? Oh, this motherfucker tried to fucking rob the fucking phone, this and that. I hit him with the fucking bat and kicked him
Broke the bat.
Broke the bat right over the dude and kicked him out of our steps.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Our neighbors weren't from that. That's when we moved to the Italian market, which 6th and Morton in the Italian market. It's a fucking 3-block radius.
Yeah.
But we moved.
It was different.
You know, my dad lost the fucking house on Morton Street. He was nuts, bro. So, like, you know, not to mention, God rest my fucking brother's soul. You know, my Uncle Frank, a brother I never had, and him and all his friends when I was young, you know, 6, 7, 8, 9, all that. They all were hustling around 6 and Morton.
Yeah.
There was a lot of drugs. There was a lot of drugs in my neighborhood, and you know, I didn't know exactly what was going on. I just remember 10, 15 dudes standing on the corner, you know, and they would all give me money and like break my stones. And they called me Jigglypuff.
What?
Jigglypuff. Remember the fucking Pokemon Jigglypuff? That's what they called
John,
me.
you know about that one? Yeah. Do you? Right? All right. You knew what he was talking about right away.
But that was like my name. I was a little fat kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Neighborhood baby. But
when I met you,
they were selling a lot.
Yeah,
they were selling a lot of drugs. A lot of drugs.
How old are you, Nikko?
I'll be 30 in a couple months.
So I met you.
I was probably 20 years old.
18, yeah.
20 years old.
I got 12 years sober.
19, I stepped foot in South Philly Group for the first time.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
Yeah.
Fucking, fuck they talking about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was my mentality.
You were young though.
Fuck you talking about, old head?
Yeah.
You shoot dope. I don't shoot dope.
Yeah.
You got me fucked up. Fuck out. Little did I know. You know what I'm saying?
So what?
But that's the arrogance of not knowing. So if you're smart and you got a half a brain and you're in recovery and it's just your first time around, please don't think you're indifferent. And I'm not saying that to be fucking a smart ass. I'm just saying that to save you some trouble.
Because out of experience.
Think this to yourself. If you like to get fucked up the way I get fucked up, right? Like I'm telling you how I get fucked up, right? Like how I get high, dog. High as a giraffe's ass when I get high. Like I don't want to be coherent. There's none of that.
Obliviated.
You know, I want to be obliviated in my bag, floating like Aladdin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like straight up. That's how I want to be.
Yeah.
You know? And that for that, if that's how I like the guy, nothing's getting done in life. You know what I'm saying? That's just the reality of it. So what do? You go to the street. But what I'm saying to the person in recovery, like if it's their first time and they're hearing like the way these people get fucked up and shit, and they're like, I don't do that. It doesn't matter. Whatever you use, if you know you get hammered, then you obviously got a problem.
Yeah.
So stop it now. Stop while you're ahead. Don't go through what I went through the fucking so many treatment centers, detoxes, the fucking
Don't look at the differences.
the
Look at the similarities.
exactly
Fuck the differences.
the sticky situations. You know, bro, I've been in some sticky situations. You know what I mean? Like straight up.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
So,
I've been hit with back. I've been robbed. You know, this ain't shit I'm ashamed to say. Like, this happens out there. This is what happens. You know what I mean?
So real quick though, go back there. So they're selling drugs on 6th and Morton though. We're going.
Oh yeah. So
now I noticed something though. You got a little emotional when you brought up your uncle.
Yeah. I don't know why my fucking beard's itching.
He got an itchy beard today. What's it? Fluffapuff? What the fuck did they call you? What was it called?
Jigglypuff.
Jigglypuff.
But
now he's itchy beard. You know what I mean? Nah,
yeah, but fucking you know, they were all selling drugs. So like, my Uncle Frank, he started going to the can, you know, a lot, and he did a lot of time, and but I loved him. That was my man. He took me everywhere with him. Like, we did everything. Yeah. Then when I, like, you know, deep down, like, that's just all I wanted to do. I mean, I just wanted to hustle. I thought it was cool. I thought that's like what we do in our family. You know what I mean? You know, because the people closest to me did it. Yeah. Even, you know, my family member, my cousin, he's like my age. He was in the mix too. You know what I mean? So like, this is what like and then his dad was a fucking shaker and mover. You know what I mean? Like, that's what, God rest my Uncle Mike's soul. Fucking, but like, you know, they're all fucking dead. And all three of them, I just said, are all dead.
Yeah, it's fucked up. Yeah.
But they knew how to get. They know how to get to $1. they just had fucking this disease over their shoulder. You know what I mean? And as I got older, you know, 14, I started selling fucking weed. And 12 years old, I'm laying my first bed on the street. 14, I'm taking them. And that's when it all started, bro.
Starts getting chaotic. Yeah.
Just starts spiraling. My dad started going to jail. It was just crazy.
You going to school at this time?
Yeah. I finished high school.
What school?
Newman. I graduated Newman.
My son graduated Newman.
I'll never forget though. I was in 11th grade. My dad's going to jail. My mom's paying my fucking tuition, and I just said like I wanted to go to Newman to be with my friends. That's it. You know what I mean? Yeah. And my mom's paying my fucking tuition, and I went and said to her, I was like, "Mom, like, you could take me out of here. Like, I really don't give a fuck." Yeah. You know what I mean? She's
struggling to pay it.
Yeah, I'm like, this is crazy. I'm like, that, you know, Daddy's in jail, like this and that. I'm like, I don't really care anymore. Truthfully, I wanted to drop out.
Yeah. At 11 or whatever?
At 11th grade, yeah. I wanted to drop out at 16. Yeah. But I was like, I'll go to PET, Mom. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And then I was just going to go to PET for a little bit and then just not go to school anymore. You know? But she fought with me tooth and nail to fucking stay. No, stay. And I stood.
Man.
And
it was good for you.
I graduated, and I'm proud I did. You know, I walked down the aisle, and you know, just like everybody was taking that fucking SATs, and I just did not want to go to college. And they're like, "What are you gonna do?" And I'm fucking with the streets. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I'm being serious. Like, I was gung ho about it too. Yeah. And then, like, you know, my senior year of high school, because I was so anti-drugs, like I ain't doing that shit because like of what I seen to do to my family, my aunts, my uncles, my dad, you know, all these people. But I said, I was curious about syrup. I wanted to drink lean, bro.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something. Mm-hmm. The first time I did it, I'll never forget. I did it. I drank 2 ounces, and instantly I knew.
What, yellow codeine kind?
Codeine.
Yeah.
Purple. Real act. I was sipping real activist. You know, not this fucking.
The purple had codeine in it? I thought the purple was like the Xanax one.
No. Purple had the codeine.
Because I know the yellow.
The yellow was the snot, the Tussionex. That's called Tussionex.
Okay.
But anyway, I drank 2 ounces, smoked a blunt. My head was in the back of the fucking car. And right then and there, that very moment, I said, now I understand why my family fucking
it all came.
Yeah, like
it all made sense.
I really understood because I fell in love with the feeling.
Yeah.
And that shit traumatized me.
Which school? Which school, right? Like
I was sipping lean in Newman.
But I'm saying I think people should graduate high school, right? But like if you ain't going to be like something crazy, like a doctor, whatever, I think that paying for college or getting in debt to go to college, like
It's
like
crazy.
I was working at St. Joe's, right, in the union and shit. We're working there, and we were talking about it. Like, there's $1 million on the field running around, right? And most of them ain't even going to get a position in the thing that they went to school for. It's like crazy. It's like, you know what I mean? A lot of people go in debt fucking because everybody's told go to college. Go to college.
Yeah, I know. I just didn't have it in me to like go to college. And,
I thought fuck credit, fuck school. Like I never even graduated. Like I wish I did at least high school. You know what I mean?
But look at you now.
I get it, but you know, at the time, I'm saying my head was like you're saying, like my head was
confused, bro. I was
twisted.
I was so confused and misguided and fucking. I just didn't know anything from anything.
What you were going through, you thought that
I thought
that's
my
what
neighborhood
life
was a world, my world, and that's what I lived.
That's what life is.
That's what life is,
how I felt
and that's
too.
what life's gonna be.
Yeah.
And that's sad.
Yeah.
You know, looking back, because life is so much more reality in South Philly. Yeah. Life is so much more. It's so much bigger.
Yeah.
Picture a fucking pie. And a crumb, when you cut a slice, a crumb falls off. That's what South Philly is to the world.
Absolutely.
And that's the truest thing.
I agree.
You know what I mean? And I learned that growing, like now that's why I like to travel. Like I could give a fuck less what's going on now here and this and that. I'm focused on like trying to make a life for myself and, you know, maybe do something with this food and, you know, shout out Breaking Bread with Chico de Nikko. That's my food blog. Go follow it. You know, you want to know, it's on Instagram. You want to know where to eat, you know, follow me because I got the spots. They got a buzz. They got to see me. Remember that.
You got a lot of followers on that shit, yeah?
It's building. I just started doing reviews again, and it's building up again because I fell off for a little bit. I stopped. I would just post on my story, but like I wasn't making content and shit. But I like it. People like it, and this is them telling me, so I'm just gonna keep doing it.
I think it's funny when people do it, like everybody, even the dude, like, you know, that dude that I forget the fuck what he does, a Barstool, I think it is called, and he'll be like the crisp, like, you know what I mean? They like the content, the fucking the gravy, you know. It's like funny though, but it is cool though. It's cool to know where they got good food though too. It is though because people wonder.
People go to the places I go to and they tell me.
Yeah,
I got a lot more though in store.
So listen. So you're so now you.
So like
you take you drink the shit. You know, like when I did Oxy, I was like, wow, bro, this is great.
This is amazing.
Yeah. So now.
So then that just like let's fast forward.
Yeah.
Within a year, I was up to drinking a bottle, 8 ounces
of
syrup. The average person that was sipping back then was drinking like 2 to 4. Not me.
Yeah.
I was drinking 8.
Double.
I was drinking a whole bottle. I was like up to like getting like 40 ounces a weekend. 116 from him, 116 from him, 8 ounces from him. It was gone by Wednesday.
Yeah.
I was just drinking, bro. Drinking. Yeah. And then what happened was, bang, a year fast forward, I was just drinking lean and smoking weed. That was it. I was getting high. Selling, hustling, taking bets. You know, pocket full of money. I thought I was on top of the fucking world. It's a shame I never did nothing with the money. Fucking retard. So fucking, you know, like fucking, I drank the whole 8, I smoked a blunt, and I was fine. I felt sober. Yeah. So what the fuck? I seen the bottle come out the pharmacy. What happened? Yeah. My cousin's like, yo, dog, you got a tolerance. Yeah. I'm like, what? He's like, I'm like, well, how do I get in my bag, bro? What's going on? You gotta take a Zanny. Me a Zanny.
Yeah, now you're on the yeah.
Gone. I was in my bag. That was it. Now it's the Zannies, the 30s. So a year and a half later, I'm on, you know, 5 to 10 30s a day, a couple Zanny bars, drinking syrup. Oh, I was a mess. You know what I mean? And I just was still in the streets. rehabs.
So
Start
once
going to
thinking you had,
rehab.
once thinking having control, you were fucking.
Yeah, I'll never forget the first time I
lost
got
control.
sick. And the first time I got sick, I drank Tussinx for 3 days. I got a bottle of Tuss. I drank it.
Mm-hmm.
The next thing you know, like I'm like sick. I'm like, I go to my uncle. He was upstairs. I'm like, yo, I don't feel good. Like, I don't know what's the matter. He's like, you're sick.
Yeah.
I'm
Did you get high with your uncle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so he told you, like, yo, you're fucking sick. You got to have it. You got a chip on your shoulder, brother.
He's like, you got to have it. I'm like, well, how do I get it? You got to go away.
Yeah.
You got to go away.
What were you like to wear? Like, where?
I'm like, yeah. Like, what? And I went to my first rehab.
What was that?
Fairmount.
Okay. Yeah. Charter Fairmount?
Yeah.
That's a crazy stop.
And everybody was talking about, like, you know, I do dope and this and that and da 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 da.
You went to drug college.
I did relate a little bit, but I was just like, yo, like, you got me fucked up. Like, I don't do that shit.
I ain't no dope fiend.
Yeah,
like shit like that to tell you, look at people. What? Yeah.
I was buying fucking cigarette cartons. I started smoking. I started smoking in rehab.
Now you don't smoke though.
No more.
Yeah.
I quit vaping 2 weeks today.
Really?
But
I know I'm vaping in your fucking
I started.
face.
Nah, it's fine.
I got no respect over here.
I'm
smoking an iJoy.
Yeah, I don't even know what that
I'm
is.
very joyful, but I don't know what the fuck it is either. They sell so many different brands. I die from this fucking thing.
They're bad, bro.
Are they? All right.
It had me.
Got my boy John behind there. He's showing them the time card. You know what I mean? He ain't playing no games. He got that shit down to a science.
My boy, you got me saying my boy. Fucking. What was I saying? I lost my train of thought. It happens a lot.
It happens a lot? You lose your train of thought?
Yeah.
Often?
Sometimes, yeah.
All right, no, it's good. You were in Fairmount.
Yeah,
I got you. I'm right with you. I just wanted to, honestly, I knew you lost your train of thought. I just wanted you to look lost for a second. You know, you thought it was cool. You know what I'm saying?
I was in Fairmount and I related a little bit. I went to my first meeting. Fucking.
How many rehabs you been there?
Like 11.
Really?
Yeah.
You went to Florida ever for rehab or not?
Yeah. Once I went to rehab.
What, were you down there and you
I left here when I was on like the worst run of my life.
Yeah.
Fucking. It was serious. And I went away and I stood out there for 3 years. I was in bad shape, though. I needed to get the fuck out. I was getting into a lot of shit.
There was a point in time, like you were getting high with your family though at one point.
Yeah.
Now what, like, cause you keep saying God rest her soul and all that stuff like that. Like, so.
Bro, yeah.
I mean, if you want, I mean, cause I know when people lose
family members. With the move.
But I'm saying, like, I know they don't like talking maybe about the situation and what happened, but if you want to.
They both OD, my dad and my uncle.
Close together too, correct? I think.
Yeah, 7 weeks apart.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, I was in Florida for that. I had to fly home. I stood sober though.
Yeah.
Back then, that's when I accumulated the 22 months of Florida. But I stood fucking sober through that shit. Yeah, I did. That's why I learned in recovery to like stay sober through a death, because it don't change nothing. And I felt like I would just come home if I got high, like I'd be just pissing in front of my mother's face.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they're already sick. My Aunt Joy, you know, you met my aunt. She's nuts. Fucking
what?
Yeah, she's crazy. She's the best though. You know, like they've been through a lot. Yeah. So what am I gonna do? Come home? They're already nervous. They don't know what Nikko is gonna come home and do.
Yeah, they're scared you're gonna fuck up.
Yeah, but nah, it wasn't the case. I stood sober through that shit.
It crossed you. I remember.
Yeah, I was jammed up, and like I became numb to it, bro.
Yeah.
And you lose a lot of friends too out here and shit. Mm-hmm. I don't want to die. You know what I mean? And truthfully, I don't want to be remembered as a fucking a junkie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a lot of people say they don't like hearing it, but like when somebody says it about themselves, I think it's perfectly fine. Because like I think that a person like me, I'm saying like how you just said, you got to know where the fuck you are and what you were to become what you're trying to become. You follow what I'm saying? Like if you know that you were that, ain't nothing wrong with it because you ain't no more. You take pride in not being a junkie. Yeah. Like, but people go, so like, yeah, it's fucked up. And you call somebody else a junkie. That ain't cool. Because we ain't here for nobody else.
I won't
I know you won't. I'm just saying, though.
I'm
saying to clarify it on
I just don't want to be remembered as a fiend.
Yeah, like a drug addict.
High.
Yeah.
Like, he was a good dude, but man, he got high.
Yeah, it's fucked up. It's a shame.
Not what I want to remember as.
It's a shame. It's a shame to see families go through that.
Yeah. I'm not trying. My mother put me in the ground. We already put enough people in the ground, and I've seen a lot of other families put their kids in the ground. So like, it's just traumatic, you know.
Remember when I seen you? You were like, you never shot drugs or nothing?
Yeah, I actually did.
Yeah, but not like it wasn't like
It wasn't a long time.
yeah. So remember that one time you seen me? You told me that you were like, "Yo, bro, I was in the house." Like, so you winded up. Remember, you were like a fucking what you did? Remember, you fucking fell out on the third floor or something.
Oh yeah, that wasn't from. No, that was 2 years ago. Like I hate the fucking fentanyl and shit out here. I don't like it.
Is that when you got sober? Like after that time? I
Yeah,
can't remember
so I
exactly.
got sober for like 7 months. And then that's when I went to self-helping on. Then I relapsed for a little bit for like 5 weeks.
That fentanyl ain't a joke.
But I fucking, yeah, man. I was doing the 30s. And they were real expensive, but I was doing it. I was maintaining the habit and this and that. Going to work. Wasn't out running around the streets. Like I wasn't with all that anymore. I got a little older now.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to be out there. I just would get high.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's it.
Yeah.
I'm falling back, throw my show on. You know, life's good. Put my feet up. You know, but reality. So yeah, I got a little down low on money, and I fucking I was like, all right, man, like, you know, I'll just buy 2 bags on the day, you know, and because I know it's so strong. I'm like, $15, you know, I'll be able to save a little bit. Dude, I did it 4 times over a week. I snorted it. The 4th time, thank God for my buddy, man. I let him stay at my house because we were getting high together, and thank God he was up on that 3rd floor with me, bro.
Yeah.
Because I like snorted the bag and I took a Xanny like a little bit before. And it was like the 2nd bag I did in a couple hours. And I just went out.
You said your head felt like it caught on fire, right?
No.
You knew something.
They told me that my head was like in the back of the chair. My eyes were rolling in the back of my head. And like I was going through like some fucking motion. Like, I don't know. My body was like tripping. I was making sounds. And my boy ran downstairs and grabbed my mother. And my mother, you know, she knew I was getting high and fucking had Narcan. And she hit me. I woke up like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Dude, and my body was just like so warm. It was heated.
Your body felt like it
was
heated. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, they said.
And then I was cold. And you know, and
you go through withdrawal instant, like you start.
Yeah, I didn't really go through withdrawal.
You were too high. That's why probably.
Yeah.
When you got a lot.
I was high for the next fucking 6 hours still.
People hit people.
Ain't that crazy? I was high for the next 6 hours after. Because I got hit with Narcan.
People hit people too much.
My mom asked me, did I get fucked up again? I said, no.
Now people hit people. Sometimes people squirt like 3 of them and they don't need it. And it really fucks them up. They get like sick, bro. But like if you get one and you got enough shit in your system, that's why for like fucking, I think it's like an hour and a half after or whatever, the Narcan wears off, you could overdose again, bro. That's why they want people to go to the hospital so they can evaluate. Because, dude, you could fucking overdose again. Because the Narcan wears off, bro. And if that shit's still that strong in your system, you could drop. So that's why you were high still.
That's exactly why I didn't want to do it. I said, fuck this.
Yeah. I ain't doing it, but I'll do it. But I ain't doing it.
Yeah, I didn't want to do it. I just said, fuck this, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, this is fucking crazy. Like, you know, it's like literally like loading a fucking 38 with 2 bullets, spinning that motherfucker. Yeah. Not 1 bullet, 2 bullets. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, your odds are bad.
And like your odds are bad. You know, and like I like to get high. I don't like to overdose and go through it. Oh, fuck yeah.
Right in the rip from the beginning, I think it's like fucking putting 5, you know what I mean? Like putting 1 bullet out. Because, dude, I just think like you get lucky living. Like not overdosing is what I'm, for real, bro. Think about it. What the fuck?
But people like, drop like this. Boom, I was lucky. I overdosed a lot of times. I overdosed probably like 4 or 5 times before I even snorted a bag of dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many times you overdose altogether?
Probably like 9.
Your beard was really itchy today.
Yeah, I don't know why.
fucking stupid, dude. We have fucking so. So then you get sober, and where were you at that time when you got sober? This time you were at self help. Messed up. Where?
I was at self help. I left.
I'm saying, did you go to rehab and then?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I went to the mountains.
Yeah, I remember. Oh yeah.
They didn't even deliver fucking pizzas where they sent me.
What the fuck was it called? Avenues.
Avenues.
Yeah, he went to Avenues.
Good place though.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
The mansion, the little mansion thing with the kitchen in the basement thing where they get whatever it's called. It's like an old colonial looking joint with fucking rocks around it.
Yeah.
I went up there, drove all the way up there to talk to them.
Yeah.
You know. But
fucking
private insurance people don't really fuck with me that much. It's all right though. I don't care. I love the CBH. I love people that are down in Kensington. I love people that come from the struggle, so it don't matter.
I had it from my job. My insurance died in there.
It worked. It worked.
I quit the job.
What they tell you? You had to go after.
No, my man paid.
Really?
There's something it's called when your insurance, like if you lose it,
they
you're
got
able
Cobra
to
for
keep
you.
it.
They got Cobra for you.
I guess that's what it's called.
Yeah.
You're able to keep it. Yeah. No, it's like you're able to keep your insurance if you lose
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
And my man paid the fucking $500. Shout out my boy Hollywood, man. Adam kept me there. You know, because there's no doubt in my mind they would have told me that I had to go.
Yeah, they would have.
But he paid that shit. Shout out to Level Up.
Ain't no difference from a crack house to that. Like when you run out of crack, you know what I mean? You ain't buying no more. They tell you to get going. Your fucking insurance runs out, bro. They might keep you for a couple of days. Sometimes
they said they liked me. They were going to scholarship me, but regardless,
sometimes that happens.
He paid that shit.
Yeah.
You know, that's a fucking real friend. Adam. You know, shout out Level Up treatment centers. You know, they're in Jersey, they're in Florida.
Yeah, that's Nikko's boys.
Yeah, that's my friend, man. More like family. Yeah, I got a lot of love for Adam, bro. My guy. And,
who's the other dude too? You know him or no?
Ryan.
Yeah,
I know Ryan.
You cool him like not like Adam.
No, Adam's my boy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm cool with Ryan.
Oh, all right. Yeah,
but, you know, I know Ryan.
I never met Ryan.
But I'm saying Adam's my friend. Did a lot for me, bro. You know, always checking on me. Yeah. And I was always honest with him. Like when I was using and shit, I just keep it real with him. Yeah. He knows what's up. Yeah. Like if he's here and I don't call him, like he knows I'm up to something. Yeah. Because that's what I do. I just do my own thing. I don't really try to like put.
You're all on Instagram now. You go out to eat shit like that with him. I say.
Yeah.
I went up there too. I went up to North Jersey to their what is it? Detox
around Trenton.
Princeton, whatever. Yeah.
Warrenville.
Yeah, I went up there. Adam was there when I went there. And the dude Sean Farrell. Sean, that's who I met though. But then I realized, I'll tell you what, dude.
They're heavy in this recovery shit though. Bro.
What the fuck's the deal with the ice bath fucking shit though? What is that about though?
I mean, no, it's they say it helps the mental.
Did you do it?
No, I didn't. I'm that freeze, that body freeze.
You ain't with that.
I want to do it, but I don't know. I got to get back into working out and shit again. That's another hobby I do like to do. Yeah. It's just like everybody knows who does it. Like when you fall off from working out, it's just like the hardest battle is getting back in it. Yeah. But when I go, I go.
But what are you gonna like get in the ice baths all the time if you do it?
I mean, I would do it.
Do they bathe themselves too, like with bars of soap and shit when they do that, or is it just
cold water at a certain temperature? Or
they just get in it?
Like the system ones that are made,
I don't know.
The tub.
I just know that
the temperature regulates to where that water's freezing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But some people
there's no ice in it. It's just cold water.
Some people do it old school like that and dump ice into the bed.
Are they the old school type?
No, they just don't have the whole system-made water.
Gotcha.
System.
There's probably places that you fucking pay to go though. But
I think it's cool.
I thought they were ice bathing, like they would have bars of fucking soap, like they were cleaning themselves and all that. No. I know, really. I mean, I didn't know if they were getting baptized in the motherfucker. They say
it really helps with your mental.
I'm fucking around now. I said getting baptized in the water. I'm being a dick.
There's like physical attributes to it.
Yeah,
it says it's like it's a way to help reduce muscle pain and relieve soreness, but it also makes you feel more active, alert, attentive, and just overall more inspired.
I mean, it really must be that because people stand by it.
I get it.
I was in Florida when I went to visit, and I was at my boy's house, and his neighbor had his garage open. He was getting in an ice bath. Dude was cut up like a bag of dope. Yeah. Fucking had a sauna in the garage and an ice bath.
I met a Chinese dude that got cold no matter what, always cold showers. Like free, like you turn the water on, it's fucking freezing, and that's what he would do. I don't know what. I don't know why, but yeah. Anyway, so we'll fucking, I ain't doing no ice beer. But anyway, so right now, so you came to me though when you got sober. You came to my housing from fucking
Yep.
avenues and shit like that.
Evolution. Yep.
Yeah, and you were
Rob,
there.
I didn't have a job. You know, I had a couple dollars in my pocket, but I wasn't trying to cough it out right away. You know what I mean? And then you said get on your feet, looked out for me and shit. And you know, I found a job though.
Yeah, you did.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you were. Yeah,
I ain't
it
gonna
wasn't
sit
like you
ar-
were sitting there slacking. You got a
Yeah,
job, right? Like I think like a week or two later or something.
Yeah,
whatever.
and I had to, bro.
Yeah.
I can't not. And
He tortured me about going to the meetings because he does have a good home group though. He goes
Yeah.
to, he goes to wherever that is. I don't know if whatever.
yeah,
But he has a good home group, so he's like, I want to go to my home group. He did make the meetings sometimes. He definitely made the house meetings. You're all right with it, but you were paying my ass a little bit, but you were staying sober. You're still sober.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you took direction from people.
And then
Not me. I'm saying probably more than me, like more your home group, your sponsor, shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Helped you because that's what the message is out here.
Yep.
Like you got better because you did the fucking 12 steps to Alcoholics Anonymous, went to meetings, got commitments, hung around people that were
still
fucking.
got a commitment.
But I'm saying, then you were around fucking people
It's
that are
important.
doing what
It's important.
Yeah, they're doing what the fuck they're
You need to do it.
told. People say suggestion, but the people follow direction, bro. And you were around people that follow direction, so you followed the direction of good, God, whatever you want to say, higher power. Because for somebody, if somebody's fucked up like you are, right, and you get sober and your life changes around because you're staying sober, bro, one, you should pat yourself on the back because you did it. Two, something fucking helped you because something changed. So if you're following all these people that are doing what you're doing now, right, and you're communicating with them and you build a relationship with all these people and your life's changing, well, something the fuck is working. You understand what I'm saying? It's the people that are feared up, that don't work on themselves, that wind up falling victim to the fucking relapse. And it is a shame. It's fucked up.
Yeah, it does. It does affect me. It's sad, man, when you see people caught up and shit. That's why I try not to like let my ego get in the way and shit, and like being judgmental and stuff. Like, somebody told me like you don't gotta like everybody in the program, just love the fellowship.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what I grew to do.
Love the cause.
Yeah.
Where are you at now though? So you left my house though because because you had time, you were doing good.
Yeah.
And another guy asked you to help him with his house. So you want to talk about that?
Yeah, my boy Johnny Doan, Michael Dietz. God rest Dietz's soul, man.
What happened? Like you want to? Well, whatever.
Yeah, Dietz fucking had almost 3 years, and decided to pick up and checked out. Yeah. And that's just what happened.
Yeah, it's
unfortunately.
Yeah,
and that dude, I got really close with him. We used to break balls, and he was one of the best dudes around. You got to know him and stuff. Looking at him, he might have been a little intimidated, but he's actually a really good dude. And I feel bad, man. I do.
And you went there though, and you were managing. You went there right away.
They gave me a shot, bro. You know what I mean? They hooked me up, man. They looked the fuck out. And I appreciate it. And Johnny Doan's doing a good job, still running it and doing his thing and helping others as much as he can.
How many houses he got?
He's got one.
Yeah, and it's a start of something that's going to build.
Yeah,
he's planning.
Yeah, eventually,
he's planning on helping.
He's got a lot. He's still dealing with the aftermath of losing Michael because that was also his side partner.
Mm-hmm.
Not his side partner, his business partner in their side business.
Yeah, I get it.
They're both union workers, and they had a business, man. And imagine losing that.
Like, it's like losing your best friend.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
he did.
That's what I'm saying.
He did. And all we could do is just be there for each other and stuff. And,
of course, absolutely.
It's sad, man, seeing people lose their people and losing our people. And
why do you think the housing that you helped run it though? But why do you think it's doing good and people are staying sober there? What do you do though that make it?
Well, it's
mean?
one house. It doesn't hold a shit ton of guys.
It's only 6 people, right? 5.
Yeah.
5.
Yeah.
Right.
And the thing is like it's real simple. like, you don't gotta tell me if you go to the fucking store, dude. I don't really
Nah,
want to
yeah.
know all that.
Yeah, it's a little
You know what I mean?
ridiculous.
Like,
Yeah.
you
Go
know,
get a drink, bro. Yeah, I get it.
you know, make your meetings. You got to go to meetings here. You have to.
Mm-hmm.
You have to go to meetings here. Living here. You understand?
That's
like
right.
it's just
Meetings.
it's just a fucking rule, bro. You know, if you don't want to do that, then go live somewhere else.
Yeah.
That's the recovery houses I found myself going to.
Mm-hmm.
Like, to be honest, one time they sent me into fucking York, PA. I was in fucking near Harrisburg in the state facility. And they sent me to York, PA. I was there for a week. They sent me to it was like a fucking crack house being reformed. It was me and 2 other dudes. And the dudes who owned the program never, like, really come by. It was a fucking joke. Like, it was a joke.
Yeah.
But anyway, the recovery houses I went into through my trials, you know, in and outs, you had to go to meetings. All right, so we got a requirement of a certain number of meetings a week.
Yeah.
Just go to them. Keep the house clean, pay your rent, and get along with others.
Yeah.
That's it. It's real simple. And I'm not going to break your balls. Like, everybody's trying to do their own thing. Nobody wants to come home from work and fucking have to worry about the chaos in the fucking sober house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we
Your own
just want to
bullshit,
fucking
yeah.
unwind and relax and maybe talk a little bit, eat some dinner, and go to fucking bed and do it again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's life, you know? And that's just how I try to, like, be the manager and stuff and do the stuff, you know, do the deal.
Yeah.
Somebody's there and I can lend my hand, I do it.
So what? So you know what I mean? So what? So
I got to write a letter for a dude.
well, for what? Court?
For his court and stuff.
Yeah.
And he's doing the right thing. So I ain't got no problem doing it. I ain't lying. You know what I mean? That's what they need. We're going to do it for them.
Yeah, fucking right.
Because that's what we got to do. We got to help each other. You know? Because God only knows, like, what that dude's
Yeah, but so the dedication, right? Johnny got, well, even still, checking on it, you're running it. What do you think's going wrong out here with these other houses? Because that's fucked up, bro. To go to a place, like you just said, or any place, what do you think's like, that ain't cool, bro? I don't think it's cool.
Yeah,
you know, I talk on here all the time about it, but like, what do you think's going on?
Like, just my opinion, like, dude comes out of rehab, the rehab sends him to this whatever house,
Yeah.
and he walks in and, like, there's a dude in there who says he's a manager, but he's drinking. The place is filthy.
Yeah.
Who's getting high? Who's dying in the house? Where's the structure?
Yeah.
Where's, like, what do you mean he's drinking? What do you mean he's smoking weed?
Yeah, what do you
mean?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you, this is a sober house, right?
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing here? Well, recovery house?
Yeah, whatever,
you know,
same thing. It's the same thing. You know why people say sober house, right? This is what I say, death trap. They go, what? I say, listen, what you're talking, I understand what people mean. Like, you mean like recovery house, basically. Structure, rules, all that. What I'm saying is,
sober house
sober is let me do what I want to do.
Yeah.
And what the problem with that is if nobody's really checking like that, and so it only takes 12 minutes for somebody to overdose too. So let me bring my girl in, like, the fuck out of here, bro. Go build your life up so you can get your own place. So your girl could be laying in your bed with you. You think what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that's the drive. Like, I ain't trying to be here no more. I'm trying to move on and get my own shit. Like, I ain't trying to do that there with other guys around. Like, it's weird. You know what I mean? So I don't agree with that. But yeah, so go ahead, my bad. I'm just saying, like, a little.
Yeah, it's just crazy, man. Like, you hear some of the stories going around. And
what, smoking weed? Smoking
weed, drinking, and Google, whatever the fuck they're doing. They're getting fucked up in the sober house. And I mean, this is just what, you know.
They were saying the last.
Sober community talks.
Yeah.
Okay? And people know what's up.
People are talking.
So they didn't just stir up these fucking, like, it just didn't come out of a fucking hat on a piece of paper and say, oh, this is happening at this program.
You're saying it's not a rumor.
It's obviously,
this is real.
It must be happening if more than one people are saying it.
Yeah.
And you know what, though? It's fucking sad.
Yeah.
You know, because somebody's going to die in that motherfucker. For
they
real.
Have died.
What I mean by that, not saying that somebody can't die
anywhere
where I live, where your program, that doesn't mean that.
It can happen, yeah.
But the chances are of the monitoring and being on top of the people in the house, and as an owner checking and not going for the nonsense and not tolerating that shit, the chances are less to happen.
How long's your house been open at your at?
So if you're just worried about like a pay, then label it as a boarding house.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got rooms to rent.
How long's that been open in the house that you're in?
8 months?
8 months. How many people died?
None.
Exactly. I've been open 8 years, right?
One person.
One person. You know when it was? The first 6 months, and it was my friend. It was my friend. So, and he was by himself. He tried to do it and like lay down, you know what I mean? Just, oh, I'm going to chill. Like you were saying, like he tried that shit, bro. And nobody knew though that he overdosed because obviously he was by himself for fucking 12 minutes. Don't matter. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But what I'm saying is though, that's their structure, bro. There's people watching. That's why. That is why. I'm not saying it can't happen. I'm saying, but the reason why it does happen is because they're fucking not checking nothing. And that fucking irks the shit out of me because people are like, oh, they're cool. Yeah, all right. That's fine. But they don't sell sneaks. They got a recovery house, they're saying. And they have people that are coming from treatment and fucking saying, yo, we got a recovery house. So these people are coming out with the expectation there's going to be rules. I ain't going to like follow them, but I got to. And then they get there and it's a fucking free-for-all.
It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Dude. And it's disrespectful to the people who really have recovery houses and have a program and are trying to do something. You know, I'm talking about the owners and stand for something, but then these other people are labeled in the same bracket.
Yeah.
Like, no, it's not. That's not a fucking recovery house. That's like, I got rooms for rent, pay your rent, do whatever the fuck you want type shit, which shouldn't be affiliated with treatment centers and all that other shit.
Yeah, because why would you call a treatment center and say,
or
I got a boarding house?
Reality in the rooms, Alcoholics Anonymous, word of mouth, people shouldn't be passing that along.
No, I get it, but I'm saying you wouldn't even call a treatment center. If you have a boarding house, they'll be like, what the fuck are you calling me for? Put it in Craigslist or something.
Exactly.
You think what I'm saying? So now you're calling, you're lying. You're completely lying to the fucking treatment centers, 100%. And you're saying one thing just to get, and you ain't even got what you're saying.
The only way it's going to stop is until somebody steps up to the plate and fucking puts the black ball on them.
Yeah, well, nobody, and nobody, you know, hey, look, man, the only reason people were like, yes, because I say this shit and I'm saying it now, people are like, yo, well, why don't you say who? Why don't you say, because one, I say it all the time.
That's not really my place.
No, and one is, I don't want people to say, oh, I'm, you know, saying their names and the name of their program because I'm trying to get people and I'm hating and, oh, he's just doing it for gain. No, I'm not really, because they're all in my rear view, bro. And I'm not saying that cocky. I'm just saying I grind it hard for what I got and I built it to where it's at. And it took dedication. I'm proud of what I built. You know what I mean? The reason why, though, I'm proud of what I built, though, is not fucking for me. Because I'm a member of fucking Alcoholics Anonymous, bro, strong. The thing I'm proud of is that people got a chance to live good and it's good for them. Like your house you're in, bro, I've been in there. I talked to Johnny. As soon as he opened it, I went there and met with him. You were there with me. Thing is, it's a nice house. It has structure. People are staying sober if they follow rules. My shit is all nice, rebuilt too. He rebuilt that house, made it all scratch. Same shit with mine. He's starting out at a good pace, bro. You know what I mean? Starting from a good foot forward. The thing is, though, is that that's what the fuck these people deserve. They deserve a shot like that. They need some. But dude, that ain't the way.
Like I always heard the saying, like, you know, you want to get sober, like, you know, if the house is like, you hear these spots in like Kensington and stuff, like, oh, we have rats in there and shit. Like, what do you mean? Like, these, you want to get sober, like, it is what it is. You know what I mean? What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah,
like, no, I don't want to get sober and come live in a place with fucking rats. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? That's just me, and I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm sorry. If you did it and you could do it, God fucking bless you. Yeah. But I'm not.
Yeah.
Me. I'm talking about me. Yeah. I'm not.
I get it.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, yeah, it should be a nice place. You should give them that opportunity. Make them feel relaxed. Make them feel like a human being starting out. Yeah. Because they don't have the money to go get their own place. You know what I'm saying? Right away and all that shit. Why shouldn't your program be nice? Why shouldn't it be clean? Yeah. You know? Why shouldn't it be non-roach infested? You know, mice are kind of hard. It's the city. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it happens. But, you know
we catch them and fucking kill them.
Fuck that. Listen to this, though. I'm saying, like, all the way down to when the person comes, bro, the bed's already made with clean fucking linens and fucking blankets and fucking all that. How the fuck you feel can change your life forever, bro. Like, you go into a joint and it's nice. right now you feel good.
Yeah.
Good and all right, this is a nice house. All right, now what do I got to do? All right, you start going to AA. Now you start feeling better. Damn, something starts to change. You know what I mean? You don't know fucking
You
shithole.
just feel like a human being.
Bro, they said the fucking one house dude fucking had a blue line through the TV, bro. Nothing was working. I don't even give a
It's
fuck.
just
Like,
crazy.
look,
I just never understood that.
it just ain't cool.
That saying, it drives me nuts. Like,
if you get sober, you get sober anyway.
Yeah. If you get sober, you get sober anyway. Well,
Get you sober in the shoulder. Like, yeah, but the odds are fucking very rare.
Yeah, like my mental is not going to be as good as like going into a place that's nice and clean and like, you know, if I don't have soap and I'm just starting out, like, you know, I don't have no money or something. Like, you know, there's soap, buddy. You want something to eat? Go ahead, buddy. You know what I mean? Clean sheets. That shit matters.
Yeah.
For a person like me,
there might be a Rambo out there. You know what I mean? Like a combat dude. Like, you know what I mean? He's just
happy
lived
to not in the jungle for 6 weeks.
Yeah, he's happy to be off. I get it.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is though, is the odds are less likely. You know what I'm saying? Like people were getting sent from rehab too, dude, to fucking shelters. And they're telling them go to outpatient from a shelter. Get the fuck out of here. Who's going to do that, bro? I mean, yeah, there might be that Rambo. You know what I mean? But, bro, most likely the person's going to relapse. You know what I mean? So, I completely agree with you. The smoking weed part, man, that's insane. That's insane. That part and drinking and this and that, it's all nonsense. And then people, you know what they?
I believe
that well, it happens everywhere. No, it don't. No, what the fuck
you
don't.
hear about this medical marijuana and they got their marijuana card and, you know, that's all cool if somebody wants it for them. Yeah. I can't work for me. If I smoke weed, I'm telling you straight up, I'm going to want to smoke weed today, a couple hours from now, tomorrow. And like usually my track record stands for it's not enough. See, weed's not enough for me.
No,
I feel like a pussy.
I don't even want to smoke weed.
I'm just saying, I feel like a pussy if I do it.
No, I'm saying if I got high, though, I'm getting high.
Yeah, I want to get high. I'm not wired like where I could just do this now and be okay. To the people that can, God bless them. If that works for you and keeps you from running around and getting back in the mix and like you're okay and it helps level, because some people deal with some shit. You know what I mean?
PTSD shit.
Yeah, whatever it is, and anxiety and all that. And if the weed helps them, like God bless you. But all I believe is you do that when you got your own place.
Yeah, you just change the whole. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, you do that when you got your own place, brother. Not in recovery house settings.
Well, here goes the kicker.
Because if I'm a dude, like if I'm a dude that I know I can't smoke weed, and just say the only house I could get in is this fucking medical marijuana house or whatever the fuck that is. Like I don't want to smell weed in the house and all this shit or something. I'm just saying.
Listen,
that's
dude.
just me.
People say, "Yo, I got my medical card." Right away, they're informing that a doctor gave. Okay, cool. Yeah, they're going to this. Bro, listen, there's no outpatient.
Right, I could go to the back alley and get one of them if I wanted to.
You got to go to like.
Trust me, I know.
But I'm saying, like, people will be like, "Well, people do Suboxone, right?" They say, "Here goes a fucking debate." Okay, they do, but they also to go get their Suboxone, right? If they're in a structured recovery house, bro, it's actually made sure that they're not overtaking it. Two, motherfucking. They're going to the doctor. They have to go to outpatient. They have to go to therapy, unless if people are letting, even in their program, they're letting them go to some shifty ass Suboxone doctor. The thing is, though, is that you know that. Well, I'm saying with me, I mean, that they'll go on. They make sure they're going to therapy and shit like that. But listen, dude, there ain't none of that, and no going to the dispensary. After you got the fucking card, you're just going buying as much weed as you can and smoking it. Now, if a person has a whatever house, a boarding house, and they're letting them do that, they're just trying to get money off of people that are getting high and letting them do what they want, like you were saying anyway, dude. It's all fucking fraud. It's all fucking scam. It's all fucking fake. It's all fake. People's lives are at risk. Most of them people are doing the weed because they're saying it's okay, but then they wind up getting high on other shit anyway because they don't want to do weed. They want to, like, most people fucking don't want to fucking smoke weed. Don't smoke weed, but then they want to get high. There is rare.
I mean, I do know a few people who used to get high. Get high.
Yeah,
and now they just smoke weed, go to work, support their family. And guess what? My man, I'll never judge you. I'll never look at you. They're like, oh, you used to do this. And no, it's fine.
No,
I can't. That's all.
That's right. And the thing is, though, is out of them people
that's your business, brother.
Out of them people that you know, there's thousands probably that tried it, that relapsed and got high again. You think what I'm saying? And if somebody can do it, I'm the same way. Like, hey, dude, to each his own. If you really could do that, then do it. I don't care either. But like you said, though, these people have houses. They're going to work. shit like that. But there's thousands from them. If there's fucking 50 of them, there's thousands that fucking relapsed and, like you said, lost their life because some dude was telling them, yeah, it's okay. What? Who the fuck are you? Why do you make that decision that it's okay? You know? I don't know. It ain't cool. Anyway, what's 3 things in life you stand by, bro?
Definitely like treat others how you want to be treated. Stand for something or fall for anything. And family.
Yeah. Good qualities. Very good qualities.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stand for something or fall for anything. Like, you know, you got a goal, man. You got to work hard towards it. It's not going to happen overnight, I realize. You know? What you believe in is what you believe in. That's me. I'm entitled to that. I got my own opinion out here.
Yeah.
You know? Just like you do.
What you're entitled to. Fuck that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stand by what you believe. I agree.
You hear so many people going at it over this fucking politics shit. Like, bro, I believe what I believe in.
Yeah.
And you believe in what you believe in.
Yeah.
Don't start fucking saying I'm this and that.
Well,
watch your mouth.
The problem
You know
is
what I mean?
this: is that people want to force people to believe in what they believe in. Dude, you got to respect everybody's thoughts.
Yeah.
Everybody has their own opinion. After
That's why I don't even talk.
But I'm saying, you say your opinion, like that person says their opinion. After that, you'd be cool, dude.
I'll
Everybody's
tell you one
entitled
thing,
to.
though, I will be voting.
Okay.
You know this year.
My guy, you're a voter.
No, I never voted in my life.
Oh, but you're gonna.
Yeah, because I never thought my vote mattered. But now as I get older and get out of that fucking,
Yeah.
that shell of a neighborhood I thought was my world and all this shit, you know.
Yeah. Your vote counts in the country, brother.
I used to never think it did. Because, like, it ain't affected my world out here.
Yeah.
You know, all that dumb shit.
Yeah.
You know? Fucking crazy.
Like, even that, though, I could go into some shit with that, but
I work in the food business, bro. Food is at an all-time high cost.
Mm-hmm.
It is insane.
Yes.
Chicken wings used to be cheap. You feel me?
Yeah. I'm laughing.
I work at a barbecue pit, if people don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
what's the name of it?
Diener's Barbecue Chicken. Best chicken in the city. Reading Terminal on the Art Street side. Come see me. I'll take care of you. Yeah.
Shout out to Boom.
My boss is a good dude. Real solid dude.
Yeah.
You know? Like a good man.
They were nice to you from the jump.
From the jump.
Yeah.
You know? Just a good dude. But it's his business. You know, I'm sure sometimes I get on his nerves.
Yeah.
You know? But overall, he's good to me. He treated me good.
Treat
your workers good.
He got love for you.
And he just don't tolerate the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like the antics, and it's a lot running a business. But like, regardless, the food costs.
High.
Philadelphia's got a sugar tax.
Yeah, still. For school.
For school.
They shot like 90 of them down and made them
I don't even know what that means. To be honest, I don't know too much about it. I just know they got a sugar tax.
They stole money. That's what it
for
means.
school. Yeah, they're like scratching my head over it.
Yeah.
They got a sugar tax on diet soda with no sugar.
Yeah. It's nonsense.
Why is a Pepsi $3 and a Diet Pepsi's $3? Don't make sense to me.
Yeah.
If the sugar tax is on it, the Diet Pepsi should be fucking $1.50.
Because of a lot of 95% of the country, bro, with all problems, don't band together and stand for something.
Chicken used to be cheap.
Yeah, but they don't stand for nothing. That's why.
But
like nobody says, like, yo, why is this like this?
This country's jammed the fuck up, dude.
They're not doing nothing. We got a voice, but they're not banding together.
They're
banding together.
Dude,
listen,
it pays basically to just go out and eat rather than going to the grocery store and buying everything and cooking it because it used to be cheaper. It's not no more.
Yeah. Yeah,
you're talking about you're talking about a couple $1 difference.
Yeah.
Couple dollars, John, am I right?
Yeah.
You're I'm talking about like probably $10 to $15 where like if I go make a steak meal, you know, a
30,
couple sides.
30.
Yeah, max.
Yeah.
To where if I go to the steakhouse and they make it for me, you're talking about what I would have made it at home after I get everything and do everything.
Yeah.
You're talking about a couple $1 difference.
Yeah.
So why not go to fuck out and eat? I don't feel like doing all that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
But
crazy
listen,
though. This is the craziest time we're living
with
in.
politics though. Put that aside for a second, like the politics shit.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying no.
You're right.
This is what I mean. People want to debate about, dude, why is this is what people should be. Why is gas so high? Why is a gallon of milk $5? Like, you know what I mean? Why is like that shit that you're talking about? Why the people got a voice, bro? If they don't stand for it, dude, what the fuck? Lower your fucking price, or we won't buy it from you no more. How about that? Like, we'll fucking do whatever we got to do. The problem is that they know they got the fucking lower middle class. Really, I think it's just low class and high class nowadays.
That's what they want it to be.
I know, and
I feel like they're designing it.
They're bleeding everybody out
for like they don't want you to go out to eat. They don't want you to go on vacation. They want you to be in like a crisis. So like you're on the low class, and then if you got the money, you're up here.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
That's correct.
They're trying to separate it. There's no more middle class.
Yeah, but they use all different shit like race, all this shit, like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, the race thing. Yeah.
I was on the news.
I
about
got
that.
black friends.
I was on it. Listen, I was on the news, dude. About
I don't discriminate. I don't.
The Columbus statue.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get into a big thing about it. What I'm saying is, though, they're sitting there talking about, whatever he did. I said, the thing you're pointing at is a fucking statue with no blood in it, and there's 900 people here right now because they just have love for a fucking tradition, bro. And fucking, they're trying to take. And I'm like, bro, that ain't
Guess
he.
what though? Columbus is still standing.
I know he is. Yeah. Shout out to Christopher Columbus, I guess. You know.
Yeah,
what I mean?
Philly.
But
we
dude,
take pride in that. That's our neighborhood.
Listen,
Leave us the fuck alone.
They're arguing over a statue.
These people who just came here from wherever the fuck they came from. And this is when I get like, my opinion and shit.
Well,
right? They came from wherever the fuck they came from, and you're gonna try to break a tradition that we had. Yeah. Where the fuck you come from? We're born and raised here. Yeah. Get the fuck out! If I give you a smack.
Oh my god! My god! Fucking, what are we gonna do?
Fucking for real though. That's the truth though.
Yeah.
We stand for that. That's our thing.
It's a thing. People
it's a parade. Kids come out.
Yeah. People
they bring their families, bring their kids to the party. In the park. Music. It's just a thing, bro.
Yeah. It's like eliminating Santa Claus.
Leave Columbus alone.
It's like saying, there ain't no Santa no more. Everybody stop.
I went to Christopher Columbus Charter School as a kid.
Did you?
Yeah.
So you love Columbus.
A lot of these people send their kids to the school.
Yeah.
These wherever the fuck they came from. You know what I mean? Fuck yeah.
Right. I mean, hey, look, dude. I come from fucking a desecrated area now, so whatever. I don't know, dude. I grew up with no fucking morals, no nothing. Like, I thought one way was the way of living, and I realized, like you realized, and I think many, many people I did, like, that I met, there's a whole nother fucking side of life, and that's the blessed thing. This show, I think it was great, the show. You got any hobbies real quick? I always ask that too at the end. I like asking it.
Yeah.
I know sports, but
sports, sporting events. The gym is one of them, but obviously, I've been slacking with that. But when
what was the Pokemon name? What was the Pokemon name?
Jigglypuff.
That's fucking crazy, bro. But it is crazy. It's funny. So anyway, fucking
going out to eat's one of my hobbies.
Yeah. That's the fucking
you
eliminate the gym, bro, and you go out to eat.
See, I'm conflicted.
Doing both, you might be all right.
Conflicted person, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but
conflicted.
One thing about me, baby, whether I was high or whether I'm sober, I'm always going to eat.
Yeah, you ain't going hungry. Nah. But I appreciate
my plate's going to be full.
Listen, I hear you. All right,
I stand on that.
I ain't got no problems. I don't know smoke.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. I do appreciate you coming out. Definitely 100%. Thank you so much, and thank you all the people that watch, support. Thank you all the people that watch us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. There's a page. Please follow it. Go on Evolution to Recovery on Facebook. Follow us, please. It's very important. If you can, follow me on Instagram, TikTok, stuff like that. I put a couple funny stuff up. I'll probably do more. Who knows? I just do that so people can laugh. This is a serious thing. This is about people that come on the show that got sober, changed their life around, dude, that are doing good. It shows people that this works. This ain't no fucking fly-by-night way. This has been going on for 100 years, bro. Like, people been getting, the way works. We want people to know. You ain't got to be scared. You can get sober. You just got to put your feet in the water, bro. You just got to come to, and dedicate your time to doing it, and things start to change. So anyway, Please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification if you didn't. Please tell people about this. Spread the word, and we're trying to do a good thing here. That's all we're trying to do. And thank you.
Yeah,
Have a great day.
I like what you're doing, man. I like
You got
what
anything
you're
you
doing.
want to say to people before you can?
No, man, you
Anything.
know, just like girls, guys, if you're trying to get sober, just hang on, man. It gets better. It ain't easy, though. I ain't going to sit here and tell you it's easy, especially the first year. Nah. So, getting high was a job, though. So, you got to treat it like a job, man. You got to do things that are uncomfortable. Being sober, just like you did things that were uncomfortable when you were high. But, yeah, everybody just hang on and appreciate what you got, man. And I'll be the first one to say I overlook that sometimes, but it's the truth. And have a good day.
Evolution to recovery. We're out.